Hello, 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 and welcome to episode 213 of Topicopedia, the podcast that takes a deep dive into the weird, the wonderful, and occasionally the sort of thing that makes you stare into the middle distance and question humanity.
Which is also how I felt after seeing Ste emerge from Lidl this week, carrying a kayak, a welding mask, and what appeared to be a flamethrower.
First, it wasn't a flamethrower.
Oh, sorry.
It was a garden weed burner.
Ah, yes, completely different. One's for gardening and the other's for arson.
The middle aisle giveth, the middle aisle taketh away. You don't go in looking for answers, Nicole. You go in looking for milk and come out with a chainsaw and a sense of purpose.
Meanwhile, I've had what can only be described as an alarmingly healthy week.
We're all deeply concerned.
Honestly, it's weird. I've been drinking water, eating vegetables, and going outside voluntarily.
That's not healthy. That's the opening scene of a body snatcher film.
I know. I've become the sort of person who says things like, oh, I feel so much better after a nice walk.
Disgusting.
It is. I've apologised to everyone I know.
As you should.
Anyway, enough about our personal journeys. We've got an absolute packed episode for you this week.
We certainly have. We'll be diving into some of the notable news stories that have caught our attention over the past week.
We'll also be reading out your feedback, which is always a dangerous game because some of you are genuinely lovely and some of you are seem to have escaped from the comments section of the internet.
Then we're playing a brand new game, AITA, Historical Edition.
That's right. We'll be deciding whether some of history's most famous figures were misunderstood heroes or complete and utter arseholes.
Did Henry VIII have a point?
No.
Fair enough. Segment over.
We can all go home now.
We've also got this week's Exhibit A feature where we'll be looking at the chilling and controversial case of the White House Farm murders.
One of Britain's most infamous true crime cases and one that still sparks debate decades later.
Then we'll be firing Follow Fast or Scroll Past.
A segment where we examine what's going viral online so you don't have to ruin your own algorithm.
And this week we'll be looking at some truly ridiculous
and almost certainly unnecessary
over-the-top viral gender reveal ideas.
Because apparently finding out whether you're having a boy or a girl now requires fireworks, a helicopter and a small environmental disaster.
If your gender reveal can be seen from space, you've probably gone too far.
Probably.
Definitely.
We'll also be crowning our meme of the week.
Finishing up with our jokes of the week.
Which means there's roughly a 50-50 chance you'll either laugh
or unsubscribe.
And somewhere lurking in the shadows, as always,
our disturbingly inappropriate Uncle Jerry is probably playing a joke that is absolutely should not be repeated in polite company.
Or any company.
Especially not family company.
So grab a drink, get comfortable, get your hands where we can see them.
Mainly because Uncle Jerry's about.
And join us for episode 213 of Topicopedia.
Let's get into it.
Oh, that was a good intro. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it lovely when we nail it first time?
I'm still waiting for that point. Oh, dear.
Oh, wow, here we are again.
Yeah, again. Who'd have thought it?
It feels like it's been about a month.
It does. It has been I don't know.
It's been a long week.
It has been a long week. Tell me, yeah, it has. But it's still been 7 days.
I know. It sounds like you've got stories to tell, Steve.
No, not particularly.
Oh. I did ask Uncle Jerry not to call you boring this week. Did you notice?
Yeah, I mean, that's good. I quite enjoyed the offence about my Lidl shopping experiences.
I thought you'd like that.
To be fair, have actually been good. But I could probably actually do with a weed burner.
Oh, you got weeds. You got a bit of a garden issue.
I have got a bit of a garden issue, yeah.
Tell Lindsay to sort it out.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for that, is
there? Yeah, I mean, this week I've spent loads of time pissing about with our social media stuff.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, trying to make highlight videos of our, episodes. I mean, we do have to have some highlights to be able to do it.
Yeah, we should have done this such a long time ago. But the thing is, it's really difficult. We have the audio, but social media is very visual, isn't it? So...
It is. That's kind of the issue because obviously we I don't want to make people suffer and put our visuals on there.
Our actual faces.
Actual
no.
faces.
God no. Good Lord, no, we don't want that.
So yeah, it's all the fun of
being clipped up as I speak, isn't it?
probably. So it's all the fun of trying to edit together a video that shows how hilarious we are without actually having any kind of video to put in it. It's fantastic.
Do you know, I really like the ones where it's someone playing Minecraft or doing a speed run on something. You
like them.
And then you just have the random audio over the top. They just sucker me in really, really bad.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I think it's because your brain is tuned into the audio, but your eyes, you just can't take it off.
What about them ones where they're cutting soap and things like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Satisfying things. Yeah. Do you know what's not satisfying that I think other people find satisfying, but I think is awful?
Go on.
Slime that has bits in it.
Yeah.
It makes me so uncomfortable when they put beads and chunky glitter and marbles and stuff like that. I just think, why have you done that? Like, it hurts me. It hurts me in my brain.
Yes. It's
giving me the ick just thinking about it. Honestly.
Oh dear. Yeah, we've all been busy on social media this week, haven't we? Particularly Uncle Jerry, who is doing a fantastic job replying to people on Facebook and Instagram. When anyone bothers with Instagram, like.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm quite impressed, and we've had quite a lot more engagement since Uncle Jerry's been on the scene.
We have an interesting one from this week is, what is something that everyone seems to love, but you just don't get? And you know what? It kicks off the imagination.
Are you talking about the unpopular opinions post?
This is the the things, the hype you don't get. So you put Jack Black, completely agree with that. Andy's put the Kardashians, completely agree with that. Apparently we put peanut butter, but I don't know. I don't mind peanut. I like a bit of peanut butter.
Uncle Jerry, who sometimes throws out a post here and there, he replied using our account.
Oh, okay. he's doing a lot of that.
Honestly, you just can't get the stuff these days, can you? Good Lord.
Lee put Marmite, and you put not controversial, and then Uncle Jerry's chips in. Oi, Nicole, tell Lee Wilson. I'm not, before he gets his full name there, I'm not saying it's controversial, just that it's definitely spicy enough to start a family debate before tea.
I just don't think Marmite's controversial. I think it's very well documented that it's a very even split.
Yeah. And I said, Oreo, what's the fuss about? And Uncle Jerry's got involved again. Oreo, eh? A biscuit so smug it ought to pay council tax. Give me a proper custard cream any day. Less drama, more dignity.
I'm not that bothered about custard creams either. I think I probably prefer an Oreo to custard cream.
Yeah.
Do you know what I do think's highly overrated, though, that really just doesn't belong in anyone's biscuit tin because they're a bit gross?
Come on.
Bourbons.
You're not a fan of bourbons?
No. Get in the bin. They just... do you know what I don't like is the flavour of chocolate icing when it tastes like...
I quite like a bourbon, so I'm going to disagree with you on that. I'll have the bourbons out your biscuit selection.
They're just a bit crap. Like, I'd rather get... If I'm going to have that many calories, I'd rather, like, cream myself over it, you know?
Okay. Other answers of things that are hyped up that we don't get. Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. Controversial.
Very controversial. Yeah. Assignment understood on that one for sure. Jeez.
Starbucks worst coffee ever, apparently.
Said who?
Lindsay Herbert. What a cool name that is. Thank you, Lindsay, for interacting there. And Andrew replied and put also avoids corporate taxes as well. Ooh, we're talking tax dodging in our comment sections. Yeah, but please do feel free to come and join the conversation. So look us up on Facebook. Search for Topicopedia podcast.
Our Facebook is really popping off at the moment.
It is. We're having a lot of fun on there.
We are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So what have we got this week?
Shall we do a bit of feedback?
Bit of feedback? Yeah, let's go for it.
Got something to say? Well, don't be shy. Slide in our DMs, Topicopedia.online. Love us or hate us, we'll read it out loud, even if it's weird.
Or makes Jerry proud. Yeah, we saw your NFT. Cheers, Jer. Still can't unsee all that pubic hair. Then came the tale that we can't explain. A dildo dick stuck to the cabin in a plane. And who could forget
That fateful hour when chihuahuas rose and seized world power.
So love us or roast us, we're not gonna cry. We'll read out your filth with a wink and a sigh. Be cheeky, be brutal, be gross, we don't care. We've seen Uncle Jerry's pic. Nothing compares. Nothing compares.
Okay, yes. Let's have a dig in our feedback section. What have we got? Did I just sound really stupid there? I had no idea where I was going with that.
No.
Yeah, okay.
You could have gotten away with that. You probably sound stupid now. Put it out there. Lol.
Oh, well.
No, it's fine. I've got a little bit of feedback
Ooh,
from
okay.
Andy. Yeah.
Yes.
Top feedbacker. He said, speaking of task failed successfully, recently one of my friends who is suffering with sciatica has been offered some medication that originally designed to help depression, but now it's used to deal with nerve pains. Added notes, it can make you more sleepy though, so probably could be a sleeping pill.
Oh, okay.
I think I know what that is. I think it's called amitriptyline, and I've been given that before. I didn't take it though. I was too scared.
Look at you. Is there any drugs you haven't tried?
Yeah, amitriptyline, funnily enough. I probably will try it one day because I'm very scared of the alternative that I have in my drawer, which is called gabapentin, which if anyone's heard of that, it's a little bit of a scary one. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair dues. Okay. Also, Andy did send me a video of the carousel that's near him, which plays the music that you hear in Roller Coaster Tycoon. What a blast from the past, Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's still a fantastic game.
Cool.
Yeah. Because it's it's just one of them games that doesn't really get old. And
I never played it. I feel like I need to.
I think you should. That's your research for next week. Play a bit of Roller Coaster Tycoon, particularly like with the.
I don't have the time to play games at the moment. I'm so busy. I've got a life. It's weird.
Make some. But yeah,
I'll just go down the end of the garden to the time tree.
Yeah, just purchase some more. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. Bad any money, I would.
Yeah.
Hey there, folks, come take a peek. It's notable news of the week. Headlines, highlights, what's on trend from start to finish, beginning to end. Stories big and stories sleek. It's scoop you wanna see. Smart and snappy, fresh and chic. Notable news of the week. Notable news of the week. Notable news of the week.
Okay, so notable news this week. Depending on what day you listen, if you listen on day of release, there will be a bit of a vote going on tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But then obviously if you're listening not on the day of release, then the vote might have already taken place and we might already know the outcome.
Okay, so what's the vote? I don't know what the vote is.
It's the Makerfield by-election that's taking place up here in my neck of the woods. I mean, not my neck of the woods, but next door. It's the area next door to where I am. It's obviously they're kind of getting the chance to kind of spell out what the future of our country is going to be over the next few years.
Yes.
And at the moment, it looks like Andy Burnham is going to win it. Thanks to Restore splitting the vote with Reform. And the only reason why Andy Burnham is standing is not because he gives a shit about Ashton Makefield. It is because he is being fast-tracked to be Keir Starmer's replacement.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you think Keir Starmer's made a lot of U-turns, you should have a look at things that Andy Burnham have said in the past, and the views where he's already changed his tone to try and ensure he gets the support.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, have we not learned that they'll all say anything?
Exactly. It's like the lead up to... Would you remember when Rishi Sunak was on that TV show and he said, answering and said, Labour will put your taxes up and everyone will be worse off. And no one listened to him. And there we are. It's turned out true. Yeah, so it is kind of scary. So, at time of listening, maybe Andy Burnham is the MP for Makerfield now. And now we're all doomed.
Joy and rapture.
Yes. I mean, it has been another interesting week for Starmer this week because he had a bit of an issue with his defence secretary. Did you hear about this?
No.
Okay. Well, his defence secretary, John Healey, resigned over the military funding because he basically said we were not getting enough money to be able to keep the country safe.
Oh, God.
So he left. And Al Khan's also quit as the Armed Forces Minister. And the government...
Well, here comes Russia then. Can't wait.
Yeah. And then obviously, bizarrely, they're taking on... Obviously, he's replaced them. Probably, people... someone who'll be a yes man. Who'll just go, yeah, you know what, we'll work with what we've got. And then today, at the time of recording... which is obviously a few days before day of release, but bizarrely the same week where we've had all this news about defence, UK forces boarded a Russian Shadow Fleet tanker in the Channel.
What I just say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that in the same week we've gone, oh yeah, we can show we've got balls with Russia after going, we've got no money.
Well, apparently... No, I can't say that on here. I definitely can't say what I was going to say on here.
Fair dues. Yeah. And obviously, with all that's going on in the world right now, what do we need? Well, they want to lower the voting age to 16, don't they? But now, on the flip side, they're imposing an Australia Plus style ban on social media for under 16s. So the idea is they are going to prevent teenagers from being able to... Well, it's going to be curfew on social media.
Yeah.
You're not going to be allowed on social media after a certain time. I mean, leave it to the parents.
The thing is, though, if he'll implement something like that and then you won't be able to post certain things won't be shown during a certain time, that's going to happen, don't you?
Yeah, you know full well that this isn't necessarily about banning under 16s. This is the gradual bringing in control over the internet, and stamping out free speech. Basically, anything you don't agree with, it's going to go. It is. Yeah, it's the inevitable slippery slope that we're going to go down.
The start of it is that they're going to limit what 16-year-olds can see, but they're going to allow you to vote. So all they're going to be able to see is what's on the mainstream media, which, as we know, is all in Starmer's pocket anyway.
Yeah.
So, it's going to start there.
Yeah.
Well, let's all just fuck off to Korea now and cut out the middleman.
Yeah, exactly. At least you know what you get in there. You know what I mean? Whereas here, it's just
Russia's fucking after them, are they? So why don't it's probably better over there, isn't it?
Yeah. Tommy Robinson got stopped again at Heathrow after returning from Russia via Turkey. Police seized his phones under counter-terrorism / border powers linked to hostile state activity.
Right.
Yeah.
So he doesn't agree with Starmer, so
yeah, exactly. He's just a target every time he goes anywhere now.
A naughty boy.
Yeah, do what they can just to constantly just try and make everything difficult for him all the time.
Yeah.
Obviously, World Cup started.
Yes, it
So
has.
it's in Mexico, and it opened with a 2-0 win over South Africa in a match with 3 red cards.
I actually did watch it.
Oh, did you? Was it good?
Yeah, yes, it's football.
Okay. And Scotland are technically unbeaten at the World Cup for nearly 28 years. I mean,
Well, there you
because they weren't there.
Well, that might have something to do with it.
Okay, what other bits have we got here? No, right. Let's go on to what I noticed this week. What have I got in my notes? Oh, yeah. A story that we never revisited. But, I mean, I'd suppose for continuity, we should really go back and visit it.
Right.
Katie Price's husband.
Ah, yes.
So he was found.
Okay.
And he's in a prison.
Because why?
God knows. And he's been in there a few weeks now, hasn't he? But apparently now he's been released.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know what he's in there for. So you know what? I'm going to ask Uncle Jerry. I've forgot his name. Yeah, I think he's just known as Katie Price's husband at this point.
I think that's very fair. Yeah, I think that's a good point of reference. I mean, Dubai are quite what's the word? Strict.
Yeah.
So it might be to us seem not very much, but who knows?
Apparently, he was in over a private civil matter, widely reported linked to fraud allegations / a bounce check. It was apparently first claimed it was for spying / espionage, but it was denied by authorities. There was also an earlier reported stint in the same Dubai prison weeks before marrying Katie Price, allegedly over fraud involving obtaining money by deception.
Right.
So
okay.
There we go. If it's a bounce check, come on. Locking someone up all that time over a bounce check. Come on. Fair dues.
Yeah.
Maybe he asked them to. He didn't. He wanted Dubai, a break from her.
You're not allowed to hold hands in Dubai if you're unmarried.
True. Yeah, but they are married.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, that's how strict they are on things. So it might just be a bounce check to you and me, and we might think, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not like that over there, is it? You don't fuck with them in Dubai.
True.
Or maybe you do. Maybe you go and join one of the boat parties and get fucked in every fucking way possible. And then probably never get seen again.
Yeah, perhaps.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that's where he is.
Yeah.
He's not in prison.
Yeah.
He's not in prison.
Partying.
He's someone's little fucking ass monkey.
Yeah.
You know it. You know it.
Oh, okay. So obviously the main story, which I've not even touched on yet from this week, is I should probably use a proper drum roll there. It's
we need a drum roll.
I've got a drum roll. It doesn't actually go anywhere. It just
we need one that goes somewhere. It's no good when things don't.
We've got one anywhere. Of them, and we've got a.
Ay, caramba!
Huh?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. Okay, so the big news this week is we've given someone, over the many episodes of Topicopedia we've done, we've given someone a hard time.
Oh, Bonnie Blue.
No, but we'll carry on. I think about it, we get a lot of people a hard time, haven't we? Bonnie Blue, Starmer. Yeah, but no, I'm not talking about either of them. This time I am talking about the first dollar trillionaire in the world.
Oh, okay.
Elon Musk.
No. No, sorry, Steve. Retract everything. Who's given him a hard time?
We have. I've had a good rant a few times about Elon Musk, haven't I?
I feel. Have you U-turned on Elon Musk?
Have I U-turned on him? I don't know.
Oh, I thought you didn't hate him anymore. I thought he was your buddy now.
No. God, I don't know.
It's
The jury's out.
complicated, isn't it? You have a very complicated relationship with Elon Musk. But I'm just saying, to anyone who's new, go back 100 episodes and listen to him talk about Elon Musk. My God, he wanted him dead. He hated him. He hated old Elon. But I didn't feel any. Well, I didn't think he was that bad. Personally,
do you think he deserves $1 trillion?
well, I mean, yes, he's earned it. So
Has he?
yes, obviously. Otherwise, he wouldn't have it. It wasn't just gifted to him.
Well, kind of was, weren't it?
Oh my God, Steve.
I'm trying to visualize now $1 trillion. So a trillion is 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0.
How many billion is a trillion?
How many billion is a trillion?
Yeah.
I don't know how many billion.
Or is it like
It's 1,000 billion.
1,000 billion? That is quite a lot, isn't it? Why has he got that much? He doesn't need that much. Like, I'm not. He definitely earns it, but that is an obscene amount. You could never ever spend it.
No, it's roughly equivalent to the entire annual gross domestic product of countries like Switzerland or Poland.
Fuck me. Well, there you go.
So yeah, he's on paper a very rich man because he's floated SpaceX on the stock market.
Can I just say it's been flagged? This is something you've said before. He doesn't have the money. It's all up in his businesses.
Yes, exactly. It is.
But that's how business works, though,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. So I thought, you think he's a successful businessman, right?
Yes.
How much money has SpaceX made?
I have not a clue.
It has made a revenue in the last year of $18.7 billion, right?
Okay.
But it has made a net loss of $4.94 billion.
Awkward.
Yes. So it is a loss-making company.
But is it... That's not curtains to it, though. See, I mean, you'll probably appreciate this as a small business owner. See, a lot of businesses don't make money and do make losses for the first X amount of years.
Yeah.
But it's such a huge company. It's probably going to take quite a while for that amount of investment to bring, a return that's sort of notable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I had to look through the companies that he's got and how successful they are.
No, I'm sorry. No one applauded me for sounding well clever then.
You did sound well clever.
Thanks, yeah.
Yes.
Cheers.
So SpaceX is deemed a huge success, obviously because it's floated that high on the stock market.
Yeah.
Obviously Starlink, that is making money.
Oh, good.
And
yeah, okay.
Tesla is kind of making money. However, their market share is slipping. It's not quite as revolutionary now. Everyone's got electric cars coming out, haven't they? Every company's making them.
Yeah.
So he's not like stand out for that so much anymore. And there is other options out there that are just as good, I guess. Other businesses he's got that are too early to judge include Neuralink.
Okay.
Which is still a weird one, isn't it? Neuralink.
Yeah, I don't feel right about Neuralink, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. And XAI as well.
Okay, yeah.
Which is obviously an AI company. Obviously quite working a lot with SpaceX and whatnot.
Okay.
But obviously there has been fails as well, such as
Of course.
the purchase of X.
Of course.
He's lost a fortune in the purchase of X.
Yeah.
And obviously the Grok AI that's bundled in with it as well. That's losing money at the moment.
Yeah.
And have you forgotten about the Boring Company?
No. What boring?
To bore,
Sorry, yes.
bore tunnels which is kind of also linked to another one, which is a complete miss, the Hyperloop. Do you remember when he wanted to set up these Hyperloop pods? And you get in a pod and go hundreds of miles an hour in this vacuum tube.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, he got companies throwing so much money at that, and it was just complete waste because turns out it's near impossible to kind of
I will say
make
this
that
is
kind of
how
transport
business
system.
works, though. You kind of have to take big risks to reap big rewards, and most of the risks you take don't pay off, and that's, you know, how these people end up in the 1% when they do take off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I mean, in reality, he's created one of the most successful private space companies in history and one of the most influential car companies, but also one of the biggest transportation flops of the last decade.
Yeah, that's quite funny.
So it just shows...
yin and yang of him, isn't it?
Yeah, not everything works. Some of it does, some of it doesn't. But, yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of memes about, you know, how unfair it is that he's got $1 trillion and how it's wrong and all this stuff. That's kind of how business works.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can't turn around and say, and obviously it isn't money in his bank account. His bank account's not going to say 1 trillion, is it? It's all tied up in companies. It's people's investments.
Exactly that. And but I mean, I don't mean to point this out, Steve, but a year or two ago, you were sat there saying, but it's not his money. It's not his money. But it is his money. It's just tied up in businesses.
Is it his money?
Well, some of it, most of it is. If he's worth it, if he's worth that amount of money, then it is technically his money.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Fair dues.
You know what I'm saying. I think.
Yeah. Anyway, there we go. There's my little rant about Elon Musk. You know, good on the guy.
I don't think that's a rant. I feel like you've done a U-turn on him. I'm proud of you, Steve.
Yeah.
I think.
Why, are you a fan of him?
Huh?
Well, are you a fan of Elon?
I don't want to say indifferent because I think that might be a little too.
You're gonna get splinters in your ass sitting on that fence.
No, I think he's all right. I'm not a fan per se, but I think he's all right, and I quite like that he sticks up for people. Like who the fuck was it? He's paid a lot of legal fees for people who couldn't otherwise afford them.
That's true.
In cases where justice is definitely not being served.
Yeah, true.
It's just a shame it's in this country where money doesn't buy you a win.
Yeah.
But where he's from, or well, not where he's from South Africa, isn't he? But where, you know, in America, if it's battle of the banks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, we would love to know. We should do a poll. Let's have a poll. Everyone get in touch and let us know what your views are on Elon Musk. We would love to know what the general consensus is. Are you a fan? Are you not a fan?
Can we do a Facebook poll, do you reckon?
Oh, we can try that, can't we?
I reckon we can probably pull that off now.
Yeah.
I think enough people pay attention to us. We can do a Facebook poll.
We will do a Facebook poll of some sort. I don't know how to do it, but if we can work it out, we can try. I don't know if we've got that option.
I don't know. I'll get Uncle Jerry to look into it.
Yeah, fantastic. Hopefully we'll get that on there. Have a look on it. Keep an eye on our socials for that.
And if it doesn't happen, blame Uncle Jerry.
Yeah.
Blame him anyways, and it's normally his fault.
Yeah, everything's his fault. Oh, so there we go. That is our notable news.
Excellent. Brilliant. Well, there was plenty of that. Okay, so I suppose we ought to have a topic.
Yes.
Am I the arsehole?
Okay.
Historical edition.
Oh.
So we are going to judge historical figures and events as if they've just been posted on Reddit, the arsehole subreddit.
Fantastic.
Okay. So there's 4 categories. There's 4 judgments we can make. So we've got NTA, which is not the arsehole.
Okay.
We've got YTA, which is you're the arsehole.
Okay.
We've got ESH, which is everyone sucks here.
Okay.
And my personal favourite, NAH, which is NAH, no arseholes here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, shall we begin with Henry VIII.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Am I the arsehole for divorcing, beheading, and replacing my wives because I desperately needed a male heir? Okay.
Okay.
So the argument for him being not the arsehole is producing a male heir was considered crucial for political stability. Dynasties had collapsed over succession disputes before, and he genuinely believed that England's future depended on it. Okay.
Yeah.
But because we like balance, we've got an argument against.
Okay.
So he would be the arsehole if we go down the route of he had 2 wives executed.
Okay, yeah,
pretty
rough.
Nice. Yeah. Created a trail of emotional and political devastation. Yeah, well, we know a few people like that, don't we? Literally changed the country's religion because he wasn't getting his way.
Okay.
So was he the arsehole?
I mean, is it not easier to, if you're in that position, kind of change the law rather than just get people executed? Like, you would think that would be the easier option.
Yes.
Go, you know what? It doesn't have to be a male. That's a new law that I'm bringing in.
But that wouldn't work because we weren't very progressive in those days. And, you know, it
But
was
he had his chance to be progressive by doing that.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't going to happen, was it? So I think, yes, he's the arsehole.
He's the arsehole. You know what? What does he care, right? Once he, dies.
Yeah.
Then it's not really his problem then, is it? Balls to what happens. You just got to do what you can while you're in charge, ain't you?
That's true, but he wanted to be the big I am who, well, in the end, wasn't it Elizabeth I that succeeded him?
No idea. I don't know.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. Okay. I could be talking absolute shite, but I think it was.
So is he the arsehole then? I think
Uncle Jerry, was Elizabeth I the successor to Henry VIII? We're just... Uncle Jerry's just going to quickly look this up for us because I think I'm right. I'm going to be absolutely mortified if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure she was the one. And she was obviously pretty badass, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, bollocks. No, it wasn't her. That's so annoying, isn't it? Well, honestly.
The successor to Henry VIII was his son, Edward IV.
I didn't know he had a son. I thought
is that
he
sixth?
Completely failed on that.
Is VI sixth or fourth?
VI is sixth.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, Edward VI.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, what a load of shit.
He was the king of England and Ireland from 1547 until his death, age 15. Wow. Okay.
Oh, he didn't live. So who was after him?
Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look here. Who was... Oh, hang on. It says next. Oh, his daughter, Mary I, known as Bloody Mary. And then Elizabeth I, the last Tudor monarch.
So was that Mary, Queen of Scots?
Don't know.
Or someone else? There was a lot of Marys, wasn't there? All Hail Mary.
Yeah. Well, fair dues. Okay.
Anyway.
We've shown our history there. Of terrible knowledge.
So good at it.
Okay, how about this one then?
Give us another one.
Captain Edward Smith, is he the arsehole for maintaining speed despite the iceberg warnings? So the arguments for it are sailing at near full speed was standard practice at the time. Other ships did exactly the same, and no one fully understood the scale of the danger. And the arguments against were that they had received multiple iceberg warnings. Slowing down could have potentially prevented the disaster, and more caution may have saved over 1,500 lives.
I think he is the arsehole because ultimately they wanted to get to America early.
Yeah.
To be in the headlines.
Yeah.
For the newspapers.
Well, they got in the headlines anyway.
They did. He certainly managed that.
Yeah.
But not in the good way. So I think even before.
But who's the bigger arsehole? Him or the person who didn't put enough lifeboats on the ship?
Oh. 50-50.
Okay. What was the other option on there? The everyone sucks here, I think we'll go for on that one.
I agree. Yeah, everyone does suck here. Yeah.
They're all bollocksed it up. Yeah. You know, even down to the people who are meant to be watching for the icebergs that obviously did a shit job of watching for it.
Yeah.
Because they didn't see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything was shit. Everything was rubbish.
Yeah.
Okay, how about Guy Fawkes?
Okay.
Am I the arsehole for trying to blow up Parliament because I disagreed with the government? So the argument for not being the arsehole is that Catholics were facing severe persecution, peaceful routes for change were limited, and he believed he was fighting oppression.
Okay.
The argument against him being the arsehole, I'm so confused. Yeah. Yeah, the argument against, i.e. he would be the arsehole, is his solution was mass murder. It would have killed hundreds of people, and terrorism isn't generally considered a reasonable response. And I have to agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that isn't really the route to take. But then,
No.
at the same time, he must have felt it was a last resort.
I don't believe anyone does anything thinking, oh, I'm going to be well evil today.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone does. I think, you know, everyone thinks they're doing something for the greater good, for the most part, unless you're, you know, cuckoo.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I think he's the arsehole. I don't think that's the right way to go about it. And yeah, we don't stand for terrorism here,
Exactly.
do we?
Yeah.
I mean, as much as we'd like Starmer out, I mean, actually, I can't probably say that on here either, can I?
We won't go that far, would we, to be fair?
Is that Guy Fawkes should maybe have considered just assassination rather than mass murder. Dare. Make of that what you will.
There's our quote for the week.
Oops, I'm in trouble. On some sort of government list now, aren't I?
Probably.
Jesus.
Okay, let's do another one then. Napoleon Bonaparte. Is he the arsehole for conquering most of Europe because he was really good at it? So the arguments for him not being the arsehole, was that he introduced legal and governmental reforms, modernised many systems across Europe, conquered some territories, benefited from the changes, and then the arguments against it, so people call him the arsehole, is that he started wars that killed millions, had the ego the size of a small planet, and invaded Russia despite every warning imaginable.
Well, as an English person,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say he's the arsehole.
Okay.
But he didn't win. What a shame.
Yeah, I don't think invading Russia is ever really a good idea.
No, I think it's quite good to just leave Russia alone, unless they're tippy-tapping around your borders.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So,
yes.
I think, yeah, definitely.
I think he's the arsehole. Yeah.
Was a bumhole. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, let's have a pop at Christopher Columbus now. So, am I the arsehole for claiming lands I've discovered for my country? Argument for not being the arsehole. He was acting according to the standards of his era. Exploration was heavily encouraged, and he didn't invent colonialism.
Okay.
Argument against, right? His actions contributed to enormous suffering. Indigenous populations were exploited and abused. Finding places where millions already lived is a bold claim. Well, yeah. He did find it if you live in the West, in you know, these parts. So, you know, not to them, maybe. Was he a great guy if you were an indigenous American?
A didgeridoo?
Probably not. A didgeridoo? Then no, probably not. But I do kind of agree with he was acting according to the standards of his era. if he didn't do it, some other git was gonna.
Yeah, I mean, the idea was that they were trying to map the world out, weren't they, really?
Yes. And just claim it,
Yeah, just go out. Yeah, I'm having this land.
Yeah. Do I think he's the bumhole? It was bumholey by today's standards,
Yeah.
I guess. But I don't think so. God.
Fair dues.
I'm getting us cancelled, aren't I?
Right, let's go on the next one, right? Julius
You're not
Caesar.
saying anything. That's
Yeah.
scary. Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, okay. I will say he's not the arsehole. He was just doing what was done at the time,
Exactly.
I guess. And if, he wasn't ultimately the person he wasn't the only person in the world who was exploiting and abusing people.
Good God, no, he wasn't.
There you go.
Was he an arsehole? Yes.
Yeah.
Is he the arsehole? No.
Yeah. Yeah. How about Julius Caesar? Is he the arsehole for crossing the Rubicon after the Senate told him not to? Why are all these blokes? Why is there no women in this list?
All men. All of them. Always.
Brilliant. Okay. So Julius Caesar, the argument for he believed political enemies were trying to destroy him. He had strong public support, and the Roman political system was deeply corrupt. The arguments against were that he triggered a civil war, effectively helped end the Roman Republic, and the phrase crossing the Rubicon literally means making a reckless point of no return decision.
It sounds like it was a silly Billy thing to do.
See, I don't really know much about it.
Me either. But going off of this, it sounds like it might have been a silly Billy thing to do. He was told not to. He had public support.
Yeah, and you believed enemies were trying to destroy you.
Yeah, but then that's quite a personal thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not really necessarily doing things for the greater good. That's doing something for yourself.
No, but he did have a public support.
He did have public support.
Mm.
Don't know. I'm going to say, what are the options? Let me scroll all the way back to see what the options were. Everyone sucks here.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fair.
Lovely. Okay. Let's have a look at Robert Falcon Scott. Am I the arsehole for taking ponies to Antarctica? So the argument for is that the science behind polar travel wasn't fully understood. He was attempting something incredibly difficult, and he showed immense bravery. The argument against is that the Norwegians used dogs and beat him comfortably. Several expedition decisions were questionable, and his team died on the return journey.
Okay, that's sad.
I don't imagine he expected them to die.
No, exactly. I don't think he meant for that.
No.
But, I also think he underestimated the weather there.
Yes,
And, horses are very useful, or ponies are very useful in certain countries, and probably particularly useful at the time. It sounds like he just didn't fully think it through or didn't have all the facts to hand.
It does, doesn't it?
I don't think he's the arsehole.
I think he was quite well-meaning. The intention was probably quite good from the sound of it. It's just, it just didn't work, did it?
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah, not the arsehole. I agree.
Yeah. How about King John? Is he the arsehole for raising taxes constantly because running a kingdom is expensive? The argument for wars are expensive, governments need revenue, he inherited plenty of problems. Arguments against, taxed everyone into oblivion. He became so unpopular, his barons forced him into signing the Magna Carta. Basically became the historical benchmark for a bad king.
Sorry, I thought that we were talking about Starman.
I know,
for a minute.
so did I.
And nobody likes King John, do they? So, I don't know.
I think I think he's an arsehole. If you tax people to oblivion,
yeah.
that's a pretty arsehole thing to do.
I think he kind of ran the country into the ground a bit, didn't he? So, yes, I think I'm going to agree with you on that one. I think he is the bumhole.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Fair play. Okay, let's go with the Wright brothers. Am I the arsehole for patenting our flying machine and suing everyone? Argument for, they invented it. They deserved compensation and let's try some English. The intellectual property exists for a reason. Argument against is that he spent years suing competitors. Some historians argue it slowed aviation development, and I made the choice and nobody else can play.
I don't know. I mean, it's like the pharmaceutical world. If you create a drug, you get like the exclusivity of it for so long, don't you?
You certainly seem to, yes.
So why is that okay for pharmaceuticals, but it's not okay for someone who's invented a new form of travel?
Yeah, true.
So no, I don't think they're an arsehole.
I don't either, actually.
I think they're well within the right to go, we've invented this.
Yeah, this is
and
ours.
we want to develop it. We want to learn more about it. We want to have the advantage because we're the ones that are doing all the research.
Agreed.
So there we go. Okay, finally, Oppenheimer. Is he the arsehole for helping to create the atomic bomb? So the arguments for it are that they believed it could end World War II faster, feared Nazi Germany might build one first, worked under immense wartime pressure.
Right.
And the arguments against: helped create one of the world's most destructive weapons in history, knew the potential consequences, and opened the nuclear age.
Again, I think there's a couple of things. One is that he helped create it. It wasn't just him. And if he didn't do it, someone else was going to.
Yeah, and you wouldn't really want it to be Nazi Germany that had that, really, would you?
No, I think we'd probably want to avoid that. So I actually think, no, I don't think he is the arsehole.
No, okay. That's fair. I agree with that one.
Well, that was a good segment, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed that.
Well, I might have to do that again one day.
Yeah. A few controversial ones there. Oh, yeah, good fun. Puts the old noggin to the test.
God, we're going to be crucified for this.
For the record. Exhibit.
So what have you got for us this week?
So we have the White House Farm Murders, 1985. Good year, that. So the farmhouse sat alone in the Essex countryside, surrounded by fields that stretched into the darkness. It looked peaceful, the sort of place where nothing ever happened. On the morning of August 7th, my mother's birthday, 1985, that illusion shattered. Inside the White House farm, 5 members of the same family lay dead. It would become one of the most notorious murder cases in British history, and for decades, people would argue about what really happened inside that farmhouse. The victims were 61-year-old Neville Bamer. Bamer or Bammer, do we think? Bamer?
I think is it not Bamber?
Bamber. Yeah,
Bamber.
You're probably right. His wife, June, their adopted daughter, Sheila Caffel, and Sheila's 6-year-old twin sons, Daniel and Nicholas. All 5 had been shot. The first version of events seemed straightforward, at least on the surface. Police were told that Sheila Caffel had suffered from serious mental health problems for many years. According to the initial theory, Sheila had shot her parents, shot her 2 sons, and then turned the gun on herself. A horrific murder-suicide. Case closed. Except it wasn't. Because almost immediately, things started to look wrong. The man at the centre of the story was Sheila's adopted brother, 24-year-old Jeremy Bamber. Is that right? Can't remember what he
Bamber.
said. Perfect. At first, Jeremy appeared to be the grieving son. He told police that his father had phoned him during the night in a panic. According to Jeremy, Neville had said something along the lines of, "Your sister's gone berserk. She's got the gun, sorry." Jeremy claimed he had immediately contacted the police. Officers arrived at White House Farm and surrounded the building. What happened next would become one of the most controversial aspects of the entire case. The police did not enter immediately. Instead, they remained outside for hours. The assumption was that Sheila was still alive inside and armed. Only after dawn did officers finally enter. What they found was a bloodbath. Neville and June Bamber had been shot. The twins had been shot in their beds. Sheila was dead as well. Nearby was a .22 caliber semi-automatic rifle fitted with a sound moderator, commonly referred to as a silencer. Initially, investigators accepted the murder-suicide explanation. After all, Sheila had a documented history of mental illness. The case seemed tragic, but not mysterious. Then the cracks began to appear. One of the first people to raise concerns was Neville's sister, Anne Eaton. She found it difficult to believe that Sheila had committed the murders. Questions also emerged about the physical evidence. The biggest issue involved the rifle itself. Police eventually discovered a sound moderator attached to the weapon. Inside, the moderator was blood. At first glance, that might not sound remarkable, but forensic experts reached a troubling conclusion. The blood appeared to belong to Sheila. This created a major problem. According to the murder-suicide theory, Sheila had supposedly shot herself by placing the rifle against her throat. However, experts argued that if the moderator contained blood from the fatal wound, it could not have been attached at the time she was shot. The dimensions simply didn't work. The rifle would have been too long. In other words, if the moderator had blood inside it from Sheila's wound, somebody may have attached it after her death. That possibility changed everything. Investigators took a second look, and the more they looked, the more suspicious Jeremy Bamber appeared. Friends and relatives began describing him as charming but manipulative. There were allegations that he had lied repeatedly throughout his life. Then came the financial motive. Neville and June Bamber owned White House Farm and substantial assets. If the family died, Jeremy stood to inherit a considerable estate. Suddenly, the detectives were no longer looking at a murder-suicide. They were looking at a possible mass murder motivated by money. Witnesses also came forward with the story about Jeremy's behaviours after the deaths. Some claimed he seemed unusually calm. Others alleged that he appeared more interested in inheritance issues than grief. On their own, such observations proved very little, but investigators felt they were building a picture. Then came another key witness, Jeremy's former girlfriend, Julie Mugford. She told police that before the murders, Jeremy had spoken about wanting his family dead. According to her account, he had discussed ways it might happen and suggested that Sheila could be blamed. Her testimony would become one of the most damaging pieces of evidence against him. The defense attacked her credibility relentlessly. They pointed out inconsistencies and suggested that she had her own reasons for cooperating with the police. Nevertheless, prosecutors argued that her statements matched what investigators were discovering. The forensic evidence continued to mount. Experts examined blood patterns, bullet trajectories, and positioning of the bodies. Prosecutors argued that several aspects of the scene were inconsistent with Sheila acting alone. Particularly troubling was the sequence of events required for the murder-suicide theory to work. Questions arose over whether Sheila could realistically have carried out all of the shootings and then ended her own life in the manner suggested. The sound moderator remained one of the prosecution's strongest points. They argued it had been deliberately attached to the rifle after Sheila died in order to make the scene look like a suicide. If true, that meant somebody had staged the crime scene. And if the crime scene had been staged, the murder-suicide theory collapsed. Jeremy Bamber was arrested and charged. His trial began in 1986. The prosecution painted a chilling picture. A man motivated by greed, a man who wanted his inheritance, a man who saw an opportunity to blame a vulnerable sister with a history of medical illness. According to prosecutors, Jeremy murdered his parents, murdered his sister, murdered his young nephews, then manipulated the scene to point suspicion away from himself. The defense offered a completely different story. They argued that Sheila was responsible. They pointed to her psychiatric history. They challenged the reliability of witnesses. They disputed forensic interpretations. They suggested police had become fixated on Jeremy and ignored alternative explanations. The jury deliberated. And when they returned, they found Jeremy Bamber guilty on all counts. He was sentenced to life imprisonment. Most murder cases end there. This one did not. For decades afterward, the White House farm murders became one of Britain's most fiercely debated criminal cases. Jeremy maintained his innocence. Campaigners worked to overturn his conviction. Multiple appeals followed. Lawyers challenged forensic findings. Supporters argued that evidence had been misunderstood or mishandled. Opponents countered the overall case against him remained overwhelming. Time after time, the conviction stood. The court repeatedly rejected attempts to overturn the verdict, yet debate never truly disappeared. Books were written, documentaries were made, television dramas revisited the case. Internet forums filled with arguments over blood evidence, witness statements, and forensic reports. Even today, more than 40 years later, people still disagree. But under British law, the position remains clear. The courts concluded that Jeremy Bamber murdered 5 members of his family at White House Farm. What makes the case so haunting isn't simply the brutality, it's the image at its centre. A quiet farmhouse in the Essex countryside, a family apparently safe behind closed doors, and a crime scene that initially appeared to tell one story, only to reveal something far darker when investigators looked closer. 5 people entered that farmhouse alive on the evening of August 6, 1985. By sunrise, every one of them was dead. And the arguments over exactly what happened in those dark hours continue to this day.
Interesting.
Well, there you go. I'm not hearing any aliens in this one.
I'm not hearing aliens in this one, to be fair. I think he did it. I think they got the right man.
Too. Agreed. Yeah, bang to rights.
Yeah. Well, that was easy. Yeah, I think
easy. Yes.
I think he did do it, and I think he did stage it. How would her blood have got into that silencer like that?
Exactly.
And it kind of he must have attached that afterwards.
And also, I mean, the motive's there, isn't it? He needed money. He was in trouble. There was money in the family to be had.
And conveniently, there was someone who'd be quite easy to blame, or so he thought.
So he thought, thought he had it all figured out. And he was known for being a bit of a twat.
Yeah, well, there you go. I think that one's solved. I think that's fair. I completely I mean, it's interesting that the discussion still goes on, but I think you get that with a lot of true crime things, don't you, where people, try to say, oh, well, it's not conclusive evidence and all this kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I think
people just, I think we started our true crime journey with Charlotte Diamond a few years ago, and that's still debated to this day, even though I'm sorry, her boyfriend definitely did it. But there is a whole attraction in the Bodmin courtrooms where you can have a courtroom experience where they try to persuade you that that's not the case.
Okay.
I've been to it. It was crap. Go and research the case for yourself. Don't listen to what you're spoon fed in a place like that. Yeah. But yeah, you get a lot of this, don't you, with big cases?
Yeah, exactly.
It's follow fast or scroll past. Spending money, don't be daft. If it's decent, we'll say go on. If it's rubbish, it's getting gone. It's Topicopedia's follow fast or scroll past.
Indeed. What have you got for us this week?
We have over-the-top viral gender reveal ideas.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I think the world is getting pissed off with these now. And so we've got to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is an over-the-top gender reveal? An over-the-top gender reveal is a dramatic, attention-grabbing way of announcing a baby's sex. These reveals are often designed to go viral on social media and can involve elaborate stunts, expensive props, emotional reactions, or sheer absurdity. Some have become famous specifically because they were so excessive.
Yeah, and ultimately, apart from the parents, no one gives a shit.
No one gives a shit. No.
Go on, how much are people blowing on this? This is going to be fun.
Exactly. So we have coloured smoke cannon explosions. I think we've all seen this one, haven't we? We've all seen this one, haven't we?
Yeah. I've seen a few where people have struggled. They're like, don't know how to set it off and stuff.
That's true. Parents set off giant smoke cannons that release huge clouds of pink or blue smoke, often in a field or beauty spot.
Or their own shabby backyard. I've seen that one before.
I can just imagine the mess that crap makes.
Yeah.
Because I think it's more a cloud of dust than actual smoke, isn't it? The average cost is £50 to £300.
Wow. Okay.
I don't even think £50 is worth it when you consider that the midwife can write it down in an envelope for you for free.
Yeah, exactly.
So
you know what? If someone tasked me with doing that for someone, I would take the piss. I'd get a completely different colour just to throw people off. Like
a purple one or something.
Like a purple or a red or a yellow or something like that. Just be black.
That's naughty, that is.
Yeah, that'd confuse people, wouldn't it? Go, hey, it's a baby.
That sounds more like guess the father than guess the gender. But anyway, never mind. Let's move on. Sorry. So are we scrolling past that?
Scrolling past that, straight past. I think you're going to see a pattern here, probably with my responses.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm reading the next one, aren't I? Okay.
I hope so.
How about this one for a gender reveal? A skydiver jumps from a plane and deploys pink or blue smoke while descending. Average cost for this is £500 to £2,000.
Why?
Again,
smoke cannon,
it would be so funny to just put random colour, or have, like, if it's coming from the feet or whatever, have one colour on one foot and one on another. Oh no, they probably then think it's twins, and you're going to get one of each.
I suppose you could.
Oh, that'd be an interesting way to find out you're getting twins, isn't it?
Yeah.
Double trouble. Yeah.
I mean, what happens if the parachute doesn't open, though?
Yeah, then it becomes
Does that mean you're getting a dead baby? Yeah, that. Oh God, I've broken the teeth.
I hope that we remember to clip this up for socials, because
oh my God, I'm in so much trouble this episode. I think.
Yeah.
Oh God. I'm going to scroll past because it's just smoked talons with bells and whistles, isn't it? So
It
I'm
is.
good.
Yeah. When you've got too much money in your bank account. Okay. Yes.
Yes, exactly. Okay, how about the helicopter powder drop? I mean, this is just seems to be variations on a theme.
Yeah. just powdered. Yeah.
So yeah, a helicopter flies overhead and releases coloured powder into a crowd below. Average cost, if you're ready, £2,000 to £10,000 and upwards.
Now, scrolling past. I am
Yeah.
not shelling out that money, although it would be quite amusing to cover a whole bunch of people in coloured powder. As amusing as that is, I'm not blowing that kind of money for that experience.
It's just been suggested by Uncle Jerry. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. That white powder might be more fun.
Oh, people will be buzzing after that gender reveal, won't they?
Well, yeah, definitely.
I mean, that might cost you more than 10 grand at that point. Then, to be fair,
Yeah,
that's what the
yes,
plus
I
is
think
on the
that
end of the
would
10 grand.
Justify the cost a little bit. Yeah, fair. What else have we got?
We've got a
God.
sports car burnout. So you get a performance car to come and perform burnouts while coloured smoke, again, pours from the tyres. Average cost, 300 quid to 5 grand, depending on the vehicle hire. You're not using your nan's Astra to do that.
Well, that's a shame. I think that could have been quite the spectacle.
I guess so, yeah.
I want my nan in it driving as well with the butt plug and everything. Well, that might get her to put her foot down, mightn't it?
Yeah, true.
Especially if I've got if it's one of those vibrating ones with the remote control.
Oh yeah,
Could you
you
imagine?
control the speed then, can't you?
You can control Nan via the butt plug, yeah. Fuck. God, we're in so much trouble this week.
Oh.
Well, I'm scrolling past.
Yeah, I'm scrolling past as well. Come on, what have you got next?
Fireworks display.
Okay.
This is sounding a little bit more normal, isn't it? A little bit more fun if it's later in the year. A full fireworks show culminates in an explosion of pink or blue effects. Average cost 300 to 3 grand plus. I feel like this is less heinous than others, but I will argue that you're not supposed to set them off unless it's the 5th of November or...
Your neighbours will be complaining if they've got dogs. You're not going to hear the end of it. You're going to be the annoying neighbour that sets off fireworks.
I've got a dog. And she doesn't care, but that's not the point. A lot of dogs do care, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
And I do find it really annoying when they do that shit on a school night and the kids are trying to sleep. And,
We're scrolling past that one.
Yeah, scroll past.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about, one that doesn't involve powder. A giant balloon burst. Get a huge black balloon, pop it, releasing hundreds of coloured balloons, confetti, and sometimes glitter. These can cost from 50 quid to 500 quid.
Is it £500 when you have to hire a cleaner afterwards to clear up the mess? Because I absolutely don't want to fucking do that. And that's what puts me off of it. Maybe if we're somewhere that's not at my house, I'd be up for it. But I really don't want that in my backyard, do you?
No, I couldn't be asked cleaning that up afterwards.
Balloons are a little bit scary as well, aren't they?
Yeah, again, might upset the dog. Bang.
Uncle Jerry has suggested that if a hot air balloon popped, it might be more fun.
Oh, wait, we're taking a very dark turn this week, aren't we?
Oh, dear.
Okay. It's your turn. Is it?
It's my turn.
Is it your turn?
Yeah.
What have I missed?
Sorry, Uncle Jerry's laughing at me.
Okay.
It's making me laugh. Professional football stadium reveal. So the reveal takes place on a football pitch with stadium screens, music and pyrotechnics. The average cost is thousands to tens of thousands of pounds. I don't think you have any business doing that unless you are a football player.
Yeah. I mean, the whole people stood there. They don't give a shit.
No.
You're spending all this money and you make it about yourself, not about your baby.
Sorry. Oh God. So I feel like I need to explain myself.
Yeah, go on.
This is a bonus suggestion.
Okay.
I just farted.
Okay. I mean, well, you're going to fragrance it?
No, but what
Okay.
if I had some powder in my bottom
Yeah.
and then I fart the colour pink or blue?
Yeah. I mean, likewise, you could do the same with a butt plug, couldn't you? Stick one of them light up butt plugs up someone's ass and then set the colours going.
Get Nan to bend over.
Get Nan, yeah.
Pull the butt plug out to discover the flavour.
Yeah. What's flashing? Yeah. What colour is flashing?
Oh, this is so many levels of wrong. Okay.
So football stadium reveal and butt plugs. You know what? I'm gonna scroll past. Oh, maybe not the butt plug one, because that'd just be funny.
No, that would be funny.
But yeah, the professional football one, I'm scrolling past. It's not worth the money. No one gives a shit.
No, I agree.
Okay. How about building or landmark light up? So a house, a castle, hotel, or other building illuminated in pink or blue. So this can cost between 200 grand to 10 grand.
Okay.
What building would you want lit up?
What's a cool building?
Oh, good question.
Uncle Jerry said, I can't say that, can I? Can I say that? Uncle Jerry said, what? He said the Twin Towers have already been lit up. Oh my God. Anyway, so a different building then, maybe one that's available.
Yeah. What are the coolest buildings in the UK to light up then? You could light up, I don't know, the Shard or the Gherkin.
Literally, that was the first thing in my brain, and then I thought, well, that's a bit phallic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe it's which building we should light up. The Shard would be good for a boy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, so with
Although I
the
would
Gherkin, to be
argue,
fair.
what business do we have to tell a baby what freaking sex it is?
It can be what it wants when it grows up now.
Well, no, we should be leaving that part of the birth certificate blank because
You fill it yourself
it's not
later.
up to us. It's not up to nature. It's up to them.
Yeah. Other buildings you could do Westminster Abbey.
Yeah.
I wonder how much they'd charge for it.
Buckingham Palace.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. How about then? Are we scrolling past or following past?
Yeah, I'm scrolling past again.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, these are all a bit excessive. Okay. A paint explosion photo shoot.
Okay.
So parents stand in white clothing while coloured paint, powder, or paint-filled balloons explode around them. Average cost £100 to £1,000 plus.
It sounds overpriced. I mean, I can look like I've been in a...
I don't want that crap in my hair, do you?
No. But I mean, I could get that same effect just decorating my living room.
But is that what... Sorry, you and I have different ideas about how one decorates their living room.
Oh, I end up wearing half the paint.
Oh, yeah, me too, to be fair.
Messy bastard.
Anyway, yeah, I'm not interested in that.
No, scrolling past.
Scrolling past, yeah.
Okay, how about this one then? An exotic animal reveal. Glad I used the right word there. I nearly said erotic. That would have been interesting.
Look, Nan needs to pipe down already. Jesus. Okay.
That actually probably would have been more exciting, but still. Exotic animal
Speak for
reveal.
yourself.
An animal trainer uses parrots, horses, dogs, or other animals carrying coloured ribbons, smoke devices, or props to reveal the sex. Average cost 200 to 5 grand. But
No, I don't like it.
no, leave the animals to do what animals want to do.
Yeah, leave them to frolic in the fields or whatever. Or eat them.
So as a bonus, we got some of the most ridiculous viral reveals ever.
Go on, then.
A couple once used an airplane to release coloured water.
Oh, my God.
I mean, that's...
I hope they weren't flying over, like, I don't know, a housing estate. It'd be a bit awkward.
Just dump a load of water in there. Yeah. Why is this water blue? Why is it pink?
Yeah, I don't know about that. How about a reveal involving a monster truck crushing cars?
How would that do it? Is it there's a pink car and a blue car and it just crushes one of them or something? Is it the one that's left that is the right gender or the one that isn't left that's the right gender?
I don't know. I'm a little intrigued.
Highly confusing for that one. One
confusing.
family hired a billboard on a motorway. Again,
Okay.
why? No one gives a shit.
Are you just going to make your whole family and friends like drive past it, or I don't get it?
Yeah. No, it's just for everyone else's benefit driving down the M6 getting to see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I was just thinking about how you don't do a lot of driving over here on the motorways. Anyway, hang on, I've lost our spot. A reveal involving dozens of professional dancers.
That also depends on the context. Like, are you doing it while they're at one of their performances that they're
I
doing
don't
it?
understand. How does it work? Do they come out wearing like pink or blue, or do they get their genitals out depending on what flavour the baby is? Like, I don't understand how this works. Professional. We need more information on this.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Exactly.
And presumably it's like ribbons involved or something like that. To pull out a bunch of ribbons and
out of what? Sorry.
Pull them out wherever you want. I'm not one to judge.
Exactly.
But yeah, is that going to take place at a performance that they're already doing, or would that be, you just get them into your living room, have a couple of get the nibbles out, nibbly bits, the nipples, yeah, the nipples and the nibbles, and have them just like parade around your living room with ribbons and God knows.
Could you imagine having strippers and they've got nipple tassels on that are either like blue or pink, swinging them around,
That sounds fun.
I think we've just invented a new one that actually might be worth doing.
Yeah.
See, you need to have a baby so I can come to your gender reveal party, please. Yeah, a genital reveal party.
And finally, a reveal accidentally started a wildfire and became international news. It doesn't say how they did that reveal, but it must have involved fire.
I heard about it and I can't remember what it was. They set off like cannons or something, or fireworks. I honestly don't remember. But yes, it was freaking stupid because it made a bit of a mess of things. So.
Started a wildfire. Brilliant.
I just don't understand what's so wrong with just telling people. Or I quite like the cake. If you're going to do, I still think a cake's kind of extra, where the sponge is either pink or blue.
Yeah,
when you cut into it.
Yeah,
that's quite nice. You can do that for cheapish. Cakes are expensive, aren't they? But yeah,
true. Oh, well, that was interesting. I think we decided that I'm going to scroll past any daft gender reveal stuff.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
It's the meme of the week. Meme of the week. Meme of the week. So unique. It's the meme of the week. Meme of the week. Meme of the week.
Meme of the week. Did we get a little burp there as well? Added into the mix. Lovely. Just wait till it's on YouTube, and then that's going to be the part where people like rewind it back just to hear it again. It's going to be like the most listened to part.
It was like, good, Jerry. I'm crying. Right. Is that my meme?
It needs to be you picking your meme.
I can't remember which one I settled on. Yeah, it was that one. Yeah, it was. Just making sure I got it right.
Okay.
Anyway, would you like to know who won Meme of the Week?
Yes.
2 weeks ago.
Please.
Because we got hacked.
Yeah.
It was me.
Oh, well done.
Amazingly. And also, we had quite a few votes. Like, you had quite a few votes and I had quite a few votes.
Oh, that's good.
A little bit more. So thank you so much for whoever voted.
Thank you. Next time, fill in the feedback form while you're there. Please.
Oh, yeah.
We'd love some feedback from you.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah. Okay, so this week I have got this one. Let me introduce you to Slim Shady.
Oh, right.
It's a nice little mashup photo of Eminem mixed with Michael Jackson.
Yes. I have seen that one before, actually.
Have you? Oh, well, I'm going with that this week because it's an interesting combination.
Yeah, it's quite good. It is quite fun. Have you seen like a lot of these? I've seen quite a few.
I've not. That's the first one like that I've seen.
Oh, no way. I almost wish I'd saved a few now, just for that reason.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to send you mine. So we've got a lady, she's gone to a masseuse.
Okay.
And so he's massaging her back. And he says, "You're about to feel some pressure. Are you ready?"
Yeah.
And she says, "Yes." And he says, "Your friends are already married, own their homes, and are starting families. Your parents are disappointed in you."
Ooh.
He looks very smug as he's saying this as well. Why do people look so smug?
Little bit brutal, that.
Yeah, very brutal. But, whichever meme you like the best, I think you should head over to topicopedia.online, scroll down a little bit on the homepage, and give us a vote. We need your votes.
Yes, go vote now.
It's rude, it's crude, it might make you leak from laughing so hard you can't even speak. Two filthy jesters delightfully bleak. We'll make you laugh, snort and blush in a streak. It's Topicopedia's Joke of the Week.
Okay. So, people tell me I'm condescending. That means I talk down to people.
Oh, fuck's sake. You're very good at it.
Thank you. I arranged a threesome on the weekend.
Did you?
Yeah. Had 2 no-shows, but I still had fun.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the difference between a lobster with breast? What's the difference between a lobster with breast implants and a dirty bus stop?
I don't know.
One's a busty crustacean, and the other is a crusty bus station.
Oh. Very good.
Okay, I've got one more for you. A little bit longer. Not that long, just a little bit longer.
I like it long.
A man and his wife are running out of money. So now out of options, the wife decides to take up prostitution to bring a bit more income in.
Relatable.
So the husband takes the wife to the corner of the street and then comes back later that night. Picking up his wife, he turns to her and said, "Oh, how much did you make?" And she replies, "Oh, 200 quid and 5 pence.
Okay.
And the husband double takes and says, "Who's the asshole that paid you 5 pence?" And the wife says, "All of them."
Yeah, very good. Very good. Right. Is that your lot?
That's my lot for this week.
Right, okay. Here we go then. So as I quickly slid my pointer finger slowly inside her damp hole, I could immediately feel her getting wetter and wetter. Then I took my finger out and I could immediately see that she was going down on me. Then I said to myself, I think that I really need to save up and buy a new boat. I knew you'd like that one.
Yeah. I thought you were reading out of a dodgy book there.
I was, wasn't I?
Ooh.
Yeah. A man walks into his psychiatrist's appointment wearing nothing but cling film.
Oh, okay.
I know. The psychiatrist takes one look at him and says, "Well, I can clearly see your nuts." That's a good one. What do you get if you cross Bananarama with a vibrator?
Oh, I don't know.
Wet, wet, wet. Okay, last one then. What's the difference between a golf ball and the G-spot?
Don't know.
A guy will actually search for a golf ball. Yes. Anyway, that's it for this week. Don't forget to head over to topicopedia.online to vote for your favourite meme of the week. And whilst you're there, fill out our sexy feedback form. We'd love to hear from you. You can also leave us feedback on any of our socials. And if you're on Facebook, keep an eye out for Uncle Jerry lurking in the comments. He's surprisingly entertaining for a man who should definitely be supervised. Thanks so much for listening. We've been Nicole and Ste. You've been awesome. Stay sexy, and we'll catch you next time. Love you. Bye.
Bye.